Hey guys, it's Tiffany from Super Easy Math. Today's math problem of the day says complete the pattern. It says hint, this repeats a 3-step pattern. So when I'm looking at this, I can see that I have a row of alphabet letters and I have a row that's got some numbers and some blanks. So we're going to use the alphabet letter row as just reference places. So instead of saying the third blank space, I'll just say space C, okay? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is try to find what repeating mathematical changes I can find, or any kind of change, okay? So I'm gonna look from this 4 to the 8, and I'm pretty much just gonna guess. I'm gonna say to take 4 to 8, what do? I can either multiply by 2 or I can add 4. So that would either be a multiply by 2 or an add 4. And I'm just writing it in to help me remember. Now I'm gonna consider the hint, and it says this repeats every 3 spaces. So I'm going to go 3 spaces over and see if we have those numbers and see if either of the multiply by 2 or the add 4 pattern works. So it's 1, 2, 3. So from the 6 to the 12 would be the next repetition of that same pattern. So when I'm looking at that, I can see that times 2 would work in this case. The plus 4 would not work because 4 plus 6 would give us 10, and that wouldn't be right. So now I'm going to go back to my first one and erase the plus 4 because I know that's not going to be part of my pattern. Now I'm going to figure out what would go next. Well, in this first area, I don't have a number, so I can't use this spot to figure out the next step in the pattern, but I can use this one, the 12 to the 9. And the first thought that comes to mind is I would subtract 3 to get there. So let's assume that's correct. We don't really know, but I would write in minus 3 over here to figure out what C would be, and that would be 8 minus 3, which would give me 5. So now to continue the pattern, I'm going to go from 5 to 6, and I can see that that could be a plus 1. So I'm going to write plus 1 in. So now I can see that this pattern can just repeat the rest of the way because these last 3 spaces are just blank. So there's no right or wrong to it. So now I know I can repeat the times 2 minus 3 plus 1 pattern the rest of the way because the last 3 letters are blank. So that means there's no way for me to get it wrong. I can definitely add 1 right here and continue on. So if I add 1, that means my G space would be 10, and then the next step in the pattern would be to repeat the times 2 again, and that would give me 20 here. And then the next step in the pattern would be to subtract 3, and that would give me 17 here. So the answers to fill in space C, G, H, and I are 5, 10, 20, and 17. Guys, please like this video and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I would appreciate it so much. Here's tomorrow's math problem of the day. See if you can solve it before I do, but don't forget to head over to supereasymath.com where you can get access to all of my videos where I teach all the math in order with notes the way you need it.